Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kenna and I'm your favorite Cameroonian YouTuber based in Douala, Cameroon. Okay guys, so today I'm going to be doing a bake and chat with me. Okay, so today I'm going to be doing a recipe that a couple of people have asked me to do before and I've been lazy, but I was like, oh, it's been a while since I did a cook and chat with me, so let me just go ahead and do this. So today we are going to be baking banana cupcakes, something my kids love so much. So that is what I want to do. It's early in the morning. This is the time should be like 8. It's almost 8 a.m. and I said I should just come and do this, because if I don't do this now, I'm going to let it go. So while making my cupcakes, I am also going to be gisting with you guys. I'll be throwing in my unpopular opinions about random things, okay? But for now, let me go ahead and show you what we are going to be needing for these banana cupcakes. Okay, so first thing we have here is all-purpose flour. We have melted butter here. We have nutmeg. This is optional. Some people don't really care about it, but I love nutmeg, so I'm putting in more nutmeg there. And then we have baking powder. This is baking powder. And then we have sugar. I've already ground the sugar. We have 3 eggs, 2 bananas. I just mashed them. I did not blend them because I don't want water getting in there. And then we have baking soda. Okay, we have our baking soda. So these are the things that we are going to use to make the banana cupcakes, not forgetting our cupcake paper. So that is it. We're going to begin mixing and then we'll start our chat. Okay, so I have put the oven to heat for 5 minutes. The cupcakes are here waiting for me to put it in the oven. I'll just leave it to preheat for 5 minutes, and then from there we are going to go ahead and put it in the oven. So while waiting for the oven to get hot, I'm just going to come here and start giving you my unpopular opinions about random things. Okay, so the very first unpopular opinion is that not everybody has a role model. Not everybody does not have to have a role model, because some people will act like, oh my god, like I'm talking especially when it comes to career, not just in life, like in career, work wise. A lot of people act like, oh my god, so why are you working if you don't have anybody you're looking forward to and all that? And I'm like, nobody. Like, I don't have a role model. I don't have anybody that I want to be like. I don't have anybody that inspires me like that. And this can bring me back to the time when I was about to get married. One of my in-laws was like, oh, I see you're a journalist, you're working at this TV station, so who is your role model, who is your inspiration? And I was like, no one. I can remember seeing so much disappointment in this woman's face. She was like, so which kind of journalist are you? I'm like, I don't know. Like, okay, but just to please her at that point, I had to lie. I was like, Christiana Mampo. Guys, please, I do not have a role model. I don't have a role model, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with having a role model, but I feel like it's okay for you to have a role model, and it's also okay if you don't have a role model, if there's not one person that inspires you to want to do this or want to, you get, it's okay. But some people will be acting like, oh no, you don't have a role model, means you're not that serious. Because what that person was trying to say, even when I said Christian Amampo, I'm sure she figured out that this girl, she's just calling this name just to make me to feel like, okay, at least. But she just went on and on. I was talking and she was just like, I don't know how you people, young people these days, you people are, how can you not have a role model? It doesn't sound right, it doesn't sound okay. You have to have somebody that is inspiring you to work hard. And I was like, please, my role model is money. Can money be your role model? Because I feel like that's my role model. My role model is money. What inspires me is money, and it's my children, which is still tied to money, because I'm inspired to want to do better, to grow and all that, because I want to be rich, I want to be chopping life, I want my kids to be chopping life. You get. So that is why I'll say money, and my kids are my role model. I want money, I want to be rich. But some people always act like, oh, you don't have a role model, it means you're not that smart. Some people, yeah, she made me feel like I'm not that smart, that's why I don't have a role model, because serious women have role models, okay? And I was like, okay, I take it. I'm not smart because I don't have a role model. Honestly, I feel like not everybody has to have a role model. You can have as well as you cannot have. It's fine, it doesn't mean anything. Let me go ahead and put this in the oven, and then I will come back and continue our gist. Guys, so I have put the cupcakes in the oven. I'm going to check in 15 minutes, 48, 49, 50, 50, okay, at 9:53 we're going to check it in 15 minutes. We are going to check to see how, I'm not going to open the oven, I'll look from the oven door to see if it's rising or not. My oven doesn't have lights, but my eyes have lasers, okay? I'm going to check. If you're not used to baking, you're not supposed to open it until it's at least 15 minutes when it has risen. Because some people say it's not real, that's just what our parents used to deceive us. But personally, I do not open it till it has risen, because if it does not, if I go and open it before I notice my cake falling, I don't want my cake to fall, so I will not be opening it till it has risen, okay? Another unpopular opinion is about childhood. You know, all these people that are like, how do they say that thing? They say adulthood is a scam. Please don't be deceived. My parents scammed me. I want to remain a child. Please, oh, talk for yourself. My parents did not scam me. I feel like my adult life is the best time of my life. I don't want to be a child anymore. Like, why would I want to be? I can't do what I want to do. They have to always ask permission. I have to depend on some people. Please, I'm not one of those people who believes that adulthood is a scam. Please, adulthood is the best time of my life, especially when I got independent, like started paying my own bills. Yes, it's difficult to pay your bills. Yes, it's difficult to make money and all that, but for Kenao, oh my God, please, adulthood is not a scam. Adulthood is so good. Like, I can go out when I want, I can come back when I want, I can do whatever thing I want to do. I can do whatever thing I want to do, and I'm not bothered. I'm not scared. Oh, my mother will say this, my father will say this. So for me, I just feel like it's only lazy people who come and be like, adulthood is a scam. Please, adulthood is not a scam. I love my adulthood. It's true, it comes with a lot of responsibilities and stress and all that. But if you tell me to choose either being a child that I just sat and my parents would be like, okay, we'll give her this to eat today, we're going to carry her here, we're going to do this for her. Please, I prefer adulthood 100 times. Though I would stress, I will also enjoy. So please don't take me back. I don't want to be a baby, okay? So the next thing I'm going to talk about is the one that people are like, oh, when you are fair skinned, life is easy, you don't have to go through any stress and all that and all that. Can you guys see? I'm fair skinned, and I can tell you we also go through stress. I'm not comparing with the dark skinned people, no. All I'm just trying to say is we also have stress. We also are discriminated because of the color of our skin. I cannot tell you the number of times that people are just like, oh, I cannot use you because, please, you're fair. I cannot do this with you because you are light skin. I cannot do this with you because you are light skin. You're light skin. You're light skin this. We don't want you here because you're light skin. I cannot tell you the number of times people said that, especially when people started talking about, oh, light-skinned people are having a lot of privileges and all that. A lot of people are now suffering us, the light-skinned people. They'll be telling us things like, oh, it's just because you're fair. If they paint you black, you'll be so ugly. Like, I cannot tell you the number of times people say things like that to me. I cannot tell you the number of times I've been rejected because of the color of my skin. I cannot. So when I hear people say things like, oh no, because you're light skin, everything is just easy for you, life is so nice, oh, I wish I was light skin like you because everything is just so easy. Not really. We also are discriminated on, because just as some people really love light-skinned people, some other people really love dark-skinned people. So when we come across those people, or some people are just trying to make a point, even if you're good at your job or anything, they'll still be like, no, if I choose, everybody will just be like, it's because she's light-skinned. I can remember I've talked about this on my channel before. When I was working at the TV station, I went up against somebody with dark skin, a beautiful dark skin girl, my friend. I went up against her for what were we doing, for a show, and when they picked me, everybody was like, it's because she's light skinned, she's not talented, it's just because of her looks, it's because she's fair, because the boss likes fair people. So we are also discriminated on. Stop feeling like because we are fair it means that everybody likes fair people, so everybody just favors us. Like, it doesn't work like that. I'm telling you, it doesn't work. Maybe it's because I'm fair skinned, maybe it's because I'm not a métis or something, but I get discriminated on a lot. People assume that you're kind of dumb because you're fair and you're beautiful. They're just like, no, she can't do it, she can't do it. People assume I'm soft because I'm fair. They'll be like, no, Kenna will not fit to that kind of thing. They forget that hangum, okay? So I don't know where some days I come out with these words. Anyway, that's just what I'm trying to say, that it's not only dark people that get discriminated on because of their skin color. Fair-skinned people as well get discriminated because of their complexion. Okay? Another one, and this one, people will be talking about it with so much force. Please, I don't believe this. You know what they say? Hanging with millionaires will make you a millionaire. Hanging with great minds will make you a great mind. Hanging with intelligent people will make you intelligent. Please, that thing does not work. It does not work for everybody. I know people who are hanging with rich people, but they are broke as F. Okay, they are hanging. I just feel like you should say hanging smart with. Okay, if you're hanging smart with a millionaire, you'll be rich. If you're hanging smart with intelligent people, you'll be intelligent. If you're hanging smart, it basically just means that the people that are around you can affect you, or can affect the way you think and behave. So you have to be smart. I know some people who will go and hang near rich people, and they'll be that rich man's boy for the rest of their lives. They're going to be working for that rich man. They never ever think that it is necessary to have their own road. So the rich man is just giving them handouts, paying this for them, giving this for them, and they never become rich. But if you're hanging smart with a rich guy or a billionaire or whatever, instead of you taking handouts, you're going to ask them, please teach me how to fish. Okay, if you don't want to teach me how to fish, can you give me money? Can you borrow me so I start my business? You get? I know people who will just be hanging around and just eating the rich people's money, but they never make anything of themselves. I know people who will hang out with intelligent people, and while those people are talking, you get? So I don't feel like hanging out with, yes, it's going to affect the way you're thinking a little if you are smart, again, because I know people who have gone to school and school did not go through them. I know people who have gone to school their whole lives, but they talk like illiterate. I had this guy asking me out at one point. I could not tell. I felt like this guy was just an illiterate who probably stopped school at, I think, let me say class 7 or let me be nice, from 3, from 5. That's what I thought, because he was acting so primitive, so crude, just talking anyhow. But guys, guess what? That guy was a professor. He was a professor, and I'm like, how did this happen? How are you like this when you're a professor? Like, I couldn't believe it, you get? So I feel like it's about hanging smart, hanging out with people who have a certain level. If you hang smart with them, you will be like them. If you hang dumb with them, you will like. last one is managing work life is difficult. A lot of people are like, oh, managing work life and your house life is so difficult. Oh, I can't deal with it. Please, it's not that difficult. I honestly think it's not that difficult. It is not. You just have to be organized. That is for me. Oh, that's what I said. It's not that difficult. I'm not saying it's not stressful at all. That yes, it's stressful, but you can make it easier. Okay, I know some people might come and they're like, oh, Kenna, you're talking because you're a housewife. Oh, what are you doing? Please, I worked before. Can you guys remember? I'm happy that I got to work last year. I'm happy that I got to work for 4 months last year because I got to understand both sides. Okay, please, I would choose this part over the going to the office part. Okay, because I was more tired, but that was partially because I did not have help. I was tired, but mostly I don't feel it's that difficult if you organize yourself well. Okay, some of us are just all over the place. I feel like if you organize yourself well, you're not going to feel it that way. I have women who work 9 to 5 jobs and they know, okay, my Saturdays are for cooking, so she cooks all through the Saturday and puts it in the fridge because she knows that during the week she doesn't have time to start cooking. She'll just tell the maid, okay, take out that beans, you will eat with rice today, take out that plantains, we'll eat with the vegetable I did, take out this, you have already gotten that balance. You have already balanced it. You know now that when you go to work and you come back, all you have to do is eat and probably chill with your kids. But if you're that person who is like, oh, fresh food every day, like that's what I'm like, you have to learn how to adapt to your situation. Yeah, that person who is like, oh, fresh food every day, you're going to break down. So it's all about being organized, putting, like I've told you, writing, timetable. That's my timetable there. You want to write everything you're supposed to do, put it, you will balance it, you will be able to balance it. That is just what I think. And last but not the least is the one that women are like, all men are the same. Would you shut up, please? All men are not the same. All men are not the same. All women are not the same. They may have similarities, they may have differences, but please, all men are not the same. If you have a dog, not everybody has a dog. If you have a drunkard, not everybody has a drunkard. Can we just stop this nonsense of all men are the same, all men are cheats, all men are liars, all men are this, please? And if you have a bad man, just don't be discouraging people who have that opportunity to have a good man. Some of us are already married, and we're married to bad men, and we're busy talking about it. I can remember one of my last videos, one of my subscribers, she said, Mommy K, please do she was like, please do something nice about Cameroonian men, because at this point I am scared. And I kind of felt bad because that's not my aim to frighten anybody. Okay, because yeah, partially when I'm doing those videos I'm kind of joking sometimes, like I'm catching cruise and I'm also spitting some truth, but it doesn't mean in any way that all men are bad. We have some good men out there who love their wives, who take care of their wives, who support their families, who don't cheat, who stop telling the women that all men cheat. Please, not all men. It's not all men that cheat. It's not all men. So I just feel like that's my take. If you like, you eat it. If you like, you don't eat it. Kenna has said what she has said. It's my unpopular opinion. If you feel that all men are the same, auntie, carry your back and be going to, yeah, all men are the same. But my own point is, if you have a bad man, or if you have been dating and picking only bad men, it does not mean that all men are bad, all men are evil. They're actually good men out there. Okay, they're actually good men out there. Anyway, guys, so the kitchen is smelling really nice. The kitchen is smelling heavenly. Those are my unpopular opinions. Do you guys want a part 2 of this? We could make this into a thing, right? Do you want a part 2 of this? Let me know and I'll do it.